Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This time I'm going to be doing another setup tour. I haven't done one of these in about a year and a half. So it's pretty much the same as last year. Obviously a few things have changed. For one, you can tell I have a PC now. But we're going to get started over here with the shelf. So right here I have a tower fan. It's not the greatest, it's actually a piece of shit. I'm keeping it real, but I'll just get that out of the way here. And I'm gonna get on a knee here, and yeah, so this is my shelf. I've got a weather radio right there, some books, some paintbrushes because that's what I use to clean my keyboard, a box full of guitar picks and stuff, a Christmas tree, and bunch of CDs, some PlayStation 2 games, Wii games, which that's okay, that won't move, some N64 games, some PlayStation 2 and Xbox 360, and PS4 and Nintendo Switch and PS Vita. I actually no longer own my PS Vita, those right there. I no longer own the PS Vita, so I have no use for those games. So move this fan back over and talk about the chair. I still have the Emerge Vortex, Staples Emerge Vortex chair. I actually have the pillow from my old Arazi chair on here because the back support on this chair is, I mean, it's decent, but the pillow definitely adds to it. And you can see that there's some wear here from how long I've owned this chair. Yeah, that's a little rough, but still a great chair. I've had it for a year and a half as well. So yeah, great chair. Hopefully I don't have to get a new one anytime soon. But here we are at the actual setup. Now some things are going to be a little dusty or a little unorganized. That's just how I am. But over here, this is like my little guitar corner. I've got my Donner Stratocaster. This is the designer series. Got my tuner on it. My overdrive pedals back there somewhere with my power cable. And here is my Fender Frontman amplifier. I love this amplifier. I used to have a cheap amplifier that came with an Amazon guitar. But yeah, this is a huge upgrade from that. And got the same L-shaped desk that I had before. Down there, if you're wondering why there's a bunch of cat stuff, as a lot of you know, Tails passed away earlier this year. So I've still got her food bowl, her last bag of food, and her litter and stuff just under there. Why? I don't know, but I guess it's just to help me grieve. I don't know. Right here is the Astro A10 headset. Pretty okay headset. I plan to get a new one at some point in the future. Because these kind of suck in my opinion. I've got them connecting with a jack to a USB connector into my PC, and it's just not the most ideal setup, so I'd like to get a proper headset at some point. Let's get into some of the other peripherals here. Right here I've got a Blue Yeti connecting into a boom arm, and the boom arm has its squeaky, but it's got this pop filter here with the windscreen filter behind. This is actually the windscreen filter from my HyperX Solocast that I used to have. I still have it, but who knows where it is. And it's got decent cable management on it. I had to get a new boom arm because my last one broke, so that's that. Right here I've got a PlayStation 5 controller because that's what I use for American Truck Simulator. An extra USB-C cable. Alright, so let's talk about the rest here. So I've got the same Honeywell fan. It's pretty dusty, but what can you do? my cable management is absolutely atrocious. I know. There's a power brick back there from a monitor, and yeah, cable management is rough. I'll be the first to admit. But what can you do? For my webcam, I have a Logitech C920E. It's a 1080p camera. The horrible part about this webcam is since I have a frameless monitor, it just likes to fall. So that is not ideal at all. And speaking of the monitor, if you'll remember from my setup tour last year, let's zoom out a little bit here. If you'll remember from my setup tour last year, I had a Sansui monitor. Now I have an MSI monitor. I don't know the model number, but I believe it's a 24-inch monitor, 180 hertz, 1920 by 1080, and a millisecond response time. It is a curved monitor. A lot of people talk shit about curved monitors, and I can understand people have their preference. Personally, this monitor has been alright. I actually kind of like the curve. It's alright. Back here is my, let's zoom in again, if I can hit the right button. Back here is the power strip. That's the computer, monitor, both my fans, the phone charger, and the plug for the weather radio here. I have a SteelSeries Rival 3 as a mouse. Fun fact, this is actually my second one of these. My first one stopped working, so Gabe ended up getting me a replacement, so thank you to that. Right here, I have the same keyboard, a Rosewill Neon K81. This keyboard is absolutely amazing. The day this keyboard breaks on me is the day I probably die, because I do not want to be without this keyboard. This keyboard is long out of production now, and I would be crushed if this thing broke on me, because this is a wonderful keyboard, I will say. And I know there's a bit of dust and crumbs and stuff. I plan to get a new mouse pad, or desk pad I should say, because this one I've had for, God, it's been a while. About as long as I've had everything here. And you can see it's starting to fade and just get dirty. I know I could clean it, but see, here's what I'm talking about with this stupid ass webcam constantly falling. Piece of shit. I'd like to get a new desk pad, preferably one that can cover everything here. And I want to figure out something with cable management. Cable management has never been one of the things of my top priority. I just shove everything in behind the monitor. But that's that. Let's talk about the PC now. So if you'll remember, I had a laptop, which I won't show because part of my room's a mess, but I had a laptop here before. But now I've got a PC. It's a Dell OptiPlex 5055 or 5055, however you want to say it. And I know it doesn't look like much, I'll admit, but this is night and day from my laptop. I'll go ahead and display the specs on the screen, but it has an AMD Ryzen 7 1700X and AMD RX 550 graphics card. I'm not exactly sure on the storage here. I could just quickly look. 893 gigabytes of storage, which is a million times more than what I had on my laptop, because my laptop had about 237 gigs. 32 gigabytes of RAM, and I'm not exactly sure what power supply is in here, but already night and day from my laptop. And this PC actually has a CD or DVD drive right here, so that's cool. I probably won't ever use that, but it's got that if I need it. And yeah, it's just an overall great computer. As you can see, I've got a lot of games installed here, and I couldn't see this before. So you guys like my wallpaper? I have it on Windows Spotlight, and fun fact, I'm down to Windows 10 now, rather Windows 11, which I like Windows 10 a lot more. But since Windows 10 support is ending in October, I'm gonna have to upgrade. So I've got this on Windows Spotlight right now, so this will change periodically. Actually, like some of the ones that have been showing on here. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I went through this insanely quick. I don't think there's anything I missed. That should be good. I also got this here. So why not? Little thing here. This actually used to be in my mom's car, but that car is gone. So yeah, it's in here now. But yeah, that's the setup tour for 2025. Also got my lamp right there, but that's beside the point. This lamp has seen some better days. I've got this on here with tape because this just spins around and it's all loosey-goosey. I plan to get a new lamp at some point. My desk lamp that I had broke, so GG to that. But yeah, I think this is going to be where we wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.